Put your clothes back on. We're gonna talk about how the writers for When the Phone Rings messed up the plot and lost the plot within the last 2 episodes. They got me hooked. This show, I was hooked already. It was predictable. I knew how the plot was going. Okay, spoiler alert. She is becomes a kidnapper at some point, and I was shocked as well when I found out she could actually talk. I thought it was selective mutism, so I was like, yay, whoa. This show had me shocked at some point. There were plot twists, but it's also predictable. Please tell me why. We get to episode 11, I'm still hooked. I'm still watching the show because I'm thinking, slay, you guys are giving me, I am liking this. Suddenly, she's running away. Real Pig Seyon's, I can never pronounce his name, his real house where he grew up in. Cool, she's running away. The Real Pig Seyon had the opportunity to shoot Chaser Bean's character, and he didn't. He was just standing, watching behind the tree like Swiper from Dora the Explorer. And I was confused because if you're gonna make a dramatic scene, that should be it. She should be the one getting shot. And it's very dramatic. Because are you telling me, this is when the writers start losing me. Because are you telling me that this girl was stood there in front of the car looking at this man? He came out of the car. They looked at each other again for a minute and then they hugged. And you're telling me Pixie was just watching? Huh? For someone that wants to ruin fake Pixie's life so bad, you could have easily shot her and then would have been dramatic. And then he could have escaped. Police could have had a confrontation. Like, he could have escaped for like 1 minute. Police could have got him. And then he would have told him the shocking truth to the fake picture. And then then it would have been so dramatic. And then it would make sense. Because it's like, oh, drama. Why are you telling me that he did all of that just to stand there and tell him, oh yeah, your real Aboji actually was the reason why Chaser Bean's character Hong Hee-ju became Cinderella? No, Little Mermaid. Because to be honest, I understand the guilt in knowing that your father played a hand in the girl giving up, in Chaser Bean's character Hong Hee-ju giving up her voice for most of her life. For most of her life, she did not speak. I understand the guilt, but like how they executed the whole thing was just terrible. And I remember watching, I was just like, this is insane, this is stupid, now you guys have lost me. I remember uttering, this is unserious, because it is unserious. And then it fades to black. Okay, dramatic. We obviously know someone died. We know that the killer died. The real Pixion died. We know that fake Pixion was injured at some point. Okay, cool. We know that. Why is it that the next scene I'm seeing Christmas? And I'm confused. Because I'm like, when did we have Christmas? Was there ever a Christmas in this show? We never saw them being Christmas. Just for me to find out. I don't know if it was a flashback or an imagination. I'm going to guess it's an imagination. Because I think he went missing. Honestly, I don't know, because what the show does so bad and so poorly is not knowing how to actually tie flashbacks and present events. Because when some flashbacks happen, I am sat on my sofa thinking, oh yeah, this is the present event, and then I found that it's a flashback or it's an imagination, and I'm like, that is funny, because I would not have known if you didn't tell me. So I'm watching episode 11, I'm thinking, Merry Christmas. I'm thinking, oh yeah, cutesy. But I don't recall it being Christmas. If you guys want us, the characters, the audience, to know that it's Christmas at some point, we could have seen Christmas lights and Christmas trees and Christmas decor at some point before the whole climax of the series happened. But that was not the case. I just saw Christmas and kissing, and I was just like, girl, I am confused. And then we got to episode 12, and it was even more ridiculous. Because what are you telling me? Why are you telling me she finds out he's in Argan? Do you know, I think I'm pretty knowledgeable in countries and states. Please tell me why. I kept looking up, and then I finally clicked, this is a fictional country. Because I was like, surely there's no way called Argan, because I kind of know my A's, and I don't think I've ever seen that one before. But I was like, it might be a state of a country, I don't know. And then I looked up and it kept popping up as Argentry, and I was like, it's fictional. Slay. Okay, cool. Back to the story. Please tell me why she finds out that he might be in Argan. Because you obviously know he's not dead. He's the main character, duh. I mean, there have been shows where the main characters have died. For instance, Kill It. So she finds out that he's in Argan. And the people tell her and are deterring her, the reporter is deterring her from telling her this is the war-stricken country. She decides to go. She ups and leaves to Argan. Okay, cool, ridiculous, very unserious. And then she goes to the school where they're teaching sign languages to the Argan kids, the Arganese, the Arganians. Unserious. And then she goes there, speaks cute English, has conversations, and then she's like, where can I go to the Bessabine Chapel? I think that's what it's called. And the guy's like, no, you can't go there. It's stricken with rebels. My girl ups and leaves to a place that's stricken with rebels. What? And then she's hiding behind the leaf, like she's Dora the Explorer about to ask, do you see the rebel van? What? And then obviously, because she's a paboya, she gets taken in, and it's not a K-drama without a dramatic reunion. But of all ways to write in a dramatic reunion, you thought, oh yeah, let's make the male lead what? Fighting for the war. Fighting against the rebels. In the country he has no need to be in. If they wanted to do he's living life in another country and trying to atone for his sins, girl, we could have had him somewhere in Asia. Baby, Macau, Singapore, somewhere. Got him in Argan fighting war. That's when I knew, these people have lost the plot. Now, I'm not a screenwriter. I would not give you solutions on how they could have made the dramatic reunion better, but it surely wasn't what I saw in episode 12. This is all fresh because I literally just finished the series. Oh, he comes and rescues her. How does he even know she's there? I don't know. But obviously, by some omnipresent and omniscient knowledge, he knows that she is there. He comes to rescue her. Oh, yada, yada, yada. They're having their reunited conversations behind a car. Crouched down. They're having a conversation behind a car. And suddenly the rebels are blind. They can't see. Because what do you mean you're only looking in one vicinity, one perimeter? I'm confused. Girl, if you're confused, I am confused too. And at this point, I am so confused because I'm watching. I'm like, I've seen so many things happen. And I'm still confused. No one has given me the answer I need. No one has even explained anything to me because everything right now happening, I have no clue what's happening. So many information has been presented, but it's as if they wrapped it in strong wristed foil paper for turkey and they just kept wrapping it up and I can't see inside of it. They reunite, they talk, they kiss. I rewatch the scenes again because I'm a pervert, sue me. Yuri's character and Sangu are getting married and we don't even see how their relationship progressed. Now obviously I'm not blind. I knew they were gonna get together because they have obvious chemistry. But what do you mean we didn't even know when she became his girlfriend? What do you mean we never even saw a quick I like you or sarange? Suddenly we're getting married and I'm confused because girl, if you're confused, I am confused too. And then okay, stuff is happening. Okay, things are happening. I don't know what's happening, but obviously things are happening. And then the series ends with what? He went back to what? And I'm just like, how to ruin a good show. You guys could have had 10 episodes. those additional 2 episodes were not needed. I don't know how you could have wrapped it up, but you could have wrapped it up. They could have wrapped it up nicely from when she got kidnapped and ended it on. I don't know how they could have ended it on, but they could have ended this thing on episode 10. I was just so confused because I was just watching this like, how did we lose the plot so bad? How did we skid off the road so far? How did we skid off the road this bad? And now we're hanging over a cliff and the car is edging and it's gonna fall down soon, because I am confused. Another point I needed to make, we barely got to see them as a couple. Like, is it just me? We barely got to see these people as a couple. I love the cutesy coupley things we saw. They were all imaginations. They were all, oh yeah, I always looked at people and wondered if we could do that too. Then make them do that, because we barely saw these people be coupley. We only saw them be coupley. Like a good, let's say, I don't know, if we had to sum it up in minutes, probably like a good 10 minutes, and it's a 12-hour show. Nearly, given it's like 1 hour something, nearly 16-hour show. Because what do you mean we barely got to see these people being coupley? We didn't see them like hold hands. We didn't see them do anything. A lot of the coupley things they did were imaginations. Now I know he is a celebrity because of his position, but they could have still incorporated in such a way that we see them be coupled. Like, yes, I know they usually hug in bed. No, I need to see them do coupley things, like go out and be a couple. But they never did that. All of the coupley things were just imaginations. So even though I thought they were cute, I didn't think they were cute. They didn't feel like a couple to me. That's it. That's the end of my conversation. Okay, cool. Bye. Good night.